Welcome aboard, trainee. Today, we'll take a look at the plan submode of the ABRIS. The plan page supports the following functions: creation of a route using waypoint call signs, storage of routes in the ABRIS database with the capability to save, load, and delete routes from the database. A route created in the ABRIS consists of an airfield departure point, a set of waypoints, and an airfield destination point. Plan submode is selected by pressing the Plan FSK button on the main menu operating mode page, which opens the plan submode and displays the current active route. To unload the current route displayed on the ABRIS and create a new route, press the Select FSK button and then select Unload option from the pop-up menu. The Draw FSK button will now be visible next to the Select FSK button, and this allows you to draw a new flight route. Let's review the manual waypoint entry procedure. Manual waypoint entry begins by pressing the Draw FSK button. The new marker will now appear on the digital map in the form of a green square. The information field at the bottom of the display is now dominated by a waypoint information bar, highlighted in gray. The waypoint information bar includes the waypoint number and route, the waypoint's conventional name, the waypoint over option, marker coordinates, and the magnetic declination of the area where the marker is currently positioned. It may be necessary to change the coordinates of a waypoint to be entered. In doing so, it may be best to change the scale of the map by pressing the Scale plus or Scale minus FSK buttons the necessary number of times. The current map scale value is displayed in the bottom right corner of the map. After the map scale has been appropriately set, use the cursor manipulator to move the cursor to the map coordinate object where you wish to place the waypoint. When objects already plotted on the map are used to place a waypoint, the marker should be placed on top of the map object to be used. A precise placement is not required, but the marker center is required to be over the map object. Once the waypoint has been created, press the Enter FSK button. After this is done, the screen will display a blue dot waypoint marker on the map. To cancel the addition of a waypoint on the route, press the Delete FSK button. To add further waypoints on the route, press the Edit FSK button and select the Insert option from the pop-up menu. After the addition of the selected waypoint into the route, the following options are available. If there's no map object point under the active marker where the waypoint was created, the waypoint conventional number in the route plan is assigned automatically and cannot be changed. Within the flight information area, a white colored box indicates the field to be edited. By default, it is the waypoint name field. Information field values can be changed using the cursor manipulator knob. Waypoint name field. To edit this field, rotate the cursor manipulator, right-clicking on the knob cycles to the next character space. Cycling to a different field enters the name. Waypoint over option determines the passing order of the aircraft turn. FBY, lead the waypoint turn from one leg to the next. OVR, fly over the waypoint along the previous route leg, followed by a correction turn to the next waypoint. FIN, fly over the waypoint along the next route leg by turning off the current leg early to line up with the next leg. Magnetic declination field, the value can be changed by using the cursor manipulator knob, and the permissible values is plus or minus 90. When a marker has been placed over a map object to create a waypoint, the waypoint information fields have values similar to those described above. The difference being an additional field, aeronautical point type. This displays the object type stored in the ABRIS database as white symbols against a black background next to the waypoint over field. Only the waypoint over option and magnetic declination data fields are active in this case. The values of the other fields are determined by values stored in the aeronautical database for the map point. Now, let's review how to add waypoints by call signs. The ABRIS includes a database of navigational points that can be fed to the plan submode using the Search FSK button. The Search FSK is available from the plan submode after you have added a waypoint to a route. Note that to select a waypoint from the database, it may be necessary to enter all call sign characters. If you have switched from the first character position to the next without changing it, the field you are editing will be left intact. When a waypoint is selected in this manner, only the waypoint overfield can be edited in the flight information area. Use the following procedures to add a waypoint by use of call sign. Press the Draw FSK button. Press the Add FSK button after moving the marker with the cursor manipulator control. If there's a navigational point under the marker, it will automatically be included in the route. In case of an unintentional waypoint input, press the Cancel button. Press the Search FSK button in the waypoint call sign field and enter a full call sign. Press the Search FSK button again. This will show two possible results. The navigational point was found, and the map view will center on that location. Note that there may be several points with the same call sign in the database with different geographic coordinates or aeronautical point type. In such a case, press Search again and try to find the desired point. The navigational point was not found. In this case, the screen displays Not Found message. The appearance of the message could be the result of the call sign not existing in the navigational point database or an error in call sign input. To complete the procedure of adding a waypoint, press the Enter FSK button. Add other waypoints as needed to create the entire route using either the manual or call sign procedure. The route leg between each waypoint is indicated on the digital map by the blue line connecting waypoints. As you add a new waypoint information bar appears in the middle of the information field display, moving the previous waypoint higher up. An additional information line is visible between the waypoint information bars, and more than one waypoint is added. It includes data on true track angle, true heading, and distance between waypoints. To save the route to ABRIS RAM, press the Select FSK button from the Plan subpage. A function menu will now appear. By rotating the cursor manipulator knob, highlight the Save option and press the Select FSK button. At the bottom of the display, Name of Route is shown. Below that is a field where you can enter the name of the route. Press the Save FSK button to commit the route to ABRIS RAM. The screen will switch to the Plan Submode page, where a Save Navigation table appears below the map. The active marker will be positioned on the initial waypoint departure point. To save the route to the hard drive for use in future flights, use the following procedure. Enter the menu operating mode, Enter the control submode by pressing the Control FSK button. Press the Setup FSK button. This will display the pop-up menu. Using the up, down FSK buttons or cursor manipulator control, select the database option and press the Setup FSK button again. Press the Save FSK button and this will box navigation data on the onboard storage section. Press the Save FSK button again and this will save the route into navigation database. Move the cursor to routes and press the Save FSK button. This will save all flight plan data. Finally, once everything is saved, press the Menu FSK button and go back to the menu operating page. This saves all flight routes to a script file that can be associated with the mission. The next time you start this mission, you'll be able to load the flight plan using the ABRIS plan page. You can now take over control by pressing the Escape key and continue to explore the flight route. Good luck.